Are you wondering what the future of the drone industry is going to look like over the next couple of years? Well, I'm here to tell you. It's NeRF Navigator, and today I'm going to be going in depth into what I think the future of NeRF technology is for drone pilots, as well as the drone industry. Later on in this video, we'll be talking about a case study that I proposed to a real estate agent who was a client of mine, where I went out and did a NeRF and 3D reconstruction of a property they were looking to sell. So if you're new here, let's go ahead and recap what a NeRF even is. So a NeRF is a photorealistic 3D reconstruction of an object, place, or scene. It is created by using a neural network that is trained on data extracted from videos or images. So as a drone pilot, you can take a video of a house or even a building, and you can simply upload it to a platform that's basically streamlined the process of creating a NeRF, where you simply upload a video and it creates a 3D reconstruction for you with no technical prerequisites to get started. Alright, now let's talk about some specific use cases. When you want to use a drone to create a NeRF, the first industry that I think of that this would be huge for is the real estate industry. Like I said before, I'll be referring to a case study later in this video, but in general, I think this is going to be huge for real estate agents, as they can request a drone pilot to go out and do an orbit flight pattern around a house, and then in return they can get a 3D reconstruction of that property. You can even use your phone to go inside the house and create a 3D reconstruction of inside the home that you can then share with your real estate agent, which then they can promote and share with potential buyers or even sellers. I think this could be huge for the construction industry. Whether you have to go out to a job site and do progress photos or even videos every week and every month, well, you can simply take a quick 2-minute video flying around the site and quickly turn it into a high quality 3D reconstruction that you can share with your team, clients, and any other decision makers for further insights. This could also be used in terms of property management. Whether you're away for a couple weeks or a month, or you own a property and you want to see what it's looking like, you can take a scan of it and you can quickly get your eyes on to see what your space is looking like in real time. So like I said before with this case study, I had a real estate agent friend of mine who contacted me and said they wanted me to do a 3D reconstruction of a home that they were looking to sell. So I'm going to be taking you guys through a workflow of what that entails of me producing the input video as well as getting the output video and how I share it with my clients.
So I'm going to be using the Xpada community platform. It's a rather new company. They basically streamline the process of taking a video, uploading it to their website, and then it can create the NeRF 3D reconstruction for you pretty seamlessly. So what my client wants is a 3D reconstruction of the house that they're trying to sell. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out with my drone, take some scans with it. I'll do a 360-degree orbit around the house. And then once I have that, I'm going to go over to the My Scans tab right here. You're going to go and hit the plus button up top. It's going to be, you can either say you want it to use your location or not. I'm just going to manually put the location in. So obviously you're going to title it. So we're going to call it House NeRF. Project we don't really need unless you want to set one up. You can go to the Projects tab and set one up. Scan object, obviously it's going to be a building. Scanning device, drone here. And we're going to go ahead and click upload the video. This is going to be the video that we're going to upload right here. Just like that. We can put the location. We're just going to put the location at Chicago. Just because, put our location in Chicago, Illinois. And then we're going to go ahead and submit the scan. So what's going to do is going to upload the video. As you guys can see here, there's a little bit of a percentage thing that tells you once it's finished. So the video is basically almost done uploading. So depending on your internet speed, it might be a little bit slower, it might be a little bit faster. But we're going to see where it goes from here, and I'll be right back once it finishes. So as you guys can see here, this NeRF is done loading in right now. Right up here, it's kind of saying that the model is in the processing queue. So obviously that's in a queue. It's just waiting to be processed. That means there's other videos ahead of it, but we can go ahead and take a look at the input video over here and kind of go through what my flight pattern was. As you guys can see, just a sample 360-degree view, just going around with my drone. You can either do a pre-planned mission if you want, or if you want to do it manually like I'm doing here. Just trying to avoid any obstacles or trees or buildings that are in the way. So we can kind of skip through this here. See a little bit of different angles of where I'm going. Basically just trying to get the house, making sure I get it in the frame, the entire house. I'm also not really using the camera gimbal as much. I kind of want the position of the drone to really dictate what's going to be in the frame, and that's going to help render the NeRF a lot better than, say, if you're just pitching your gimbal up and down on your drone. So obviously that's the input video there. You can kind of skip through it a little bit more, basically just going around the side of the house. So obviously this is still in the queue right now, but this should take a few more minutes. And basically my experience in the platform is that when I'm doing these 3D reconstructions, they usually take about 20 to 30 minutes after I upload them. So now as we wait here for this to be done, I'll update you guys once it gets done and we'll take a look at the output. All right, so we are back. As you guys can see, the model has finished. It says model completed at the top. So what we can now do is we can check out the output of how the NeRF actually turned out. So if we go over here into the top right, you're going to see the Start Viewer button. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Obviously, this might take a little bit to load, just because it's getting the viewer ready to show us the reconstruction. All right, so now as you guys can see, this is the 3D reconstruction of the house. Obviously, the graininess, although noticeable here, could have been mitigated a little bit if I captured more of the background. So I like this viewer as well because there's some viewing controls where you can actually use the WASD keys as well as the arrow keys. So here's how you can move forward, you can move backwards, left, right, up, down, left, and right. You can also use the mouse. One thing I like too is that if you ever get lost or anything like that, you just hit the space bar and it brings you back. Like if I just need to go back to the beginning, I just hit the space bar and it brings me back. But as you can see, I can kind of fly around, go up and down, see different angles, should even be able to fly to the back of the house as well. As you can see, once I kind of stop, it renders a little bit better quality. So we're gonna try to go over the house, the backyard, turn around. And right now I'm just using my arrow keys right now to kind of move around this. But yeah, as you can see, there's the back of the house. You can move to the side of the house, turn the camera. So this is just a really cool little features that they have with the arrow keys and WASD, which I really enjoy. And then also here, you can also have multiple people view this platform. So if you go up to the share button up here, you can click that. You can create a public link, and then you can also copy it. You can also invite them, putting in their emails. So basically, you get multiple people view it. Just put your email right in there. If you no longer want them to view it, you can just delete the public link. But just some really cool features on this platform, and I'm really excited to continue to work with it and learn more about it. I will also be sharing this with my real estate agent client. They're going to go over it, kind of give me some feedback on it. I'm also going to be doing a part 2 video where we'll kind of go in depth and have my real estate agent friend come on, talk about the platform a little bit and how it can be used for real estate. So the future of the drone industry, in my opinion, I think is going to be geared towards more of this NeRF style content, especially in terms of the mapping industry and overall just getting a better visual of what you're looking at. Because us as drone pilots, we're really looking for just photos or videos. That's kind of really what the client's looking for. And that's something that's visually appealing to them. And so I think that's where this Expada community platform really excels, as well as many other companies that are out there that are starting to use this NeRF technology. And I truly think that this is going to become the new standard for drone pilots, creating deliverables for their clients. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.